Hi. So one of the things that I do is I lead an investment network meeting once a month in my local market here. And so this is just a quick snap of one of our meetups this last month. And that's what I would advise you to do. Go out and meet with local investors in your area because real estate is just so local. And then here my typical day is remember that I am a wife and a mom. So here I am with Rachel in Brooklyn, and Christina in the middle is our neighbor. And I promised them that we were going to make cupcakes, so as tired as I may be on any given day, anyone with kids knows, hey, you got to put in your mommy duty and make these cupcakes. It's fun, it's fun, it's fun. This is what motivates me to get out there and help people and help families, because I have a family and I know what it's like to want to have them in a secure environment.
Oh, you're going to put those on top of the cupcake?
Hello. Continuing my car chat. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is there's several options that are available for you to avoid foreclosure. However, timing is so key because each bank they have different timelines for when they will accept the different options, those loss mitigation. They're like loss mitigation packages, we call it. And what happens is, like, you have like cash for keys, deed in lieu, bankruptcy, short sale. You can do a traditional sale. Different options that you can do to avoid foreclosure. However, if you wait until the very last minute, all those options are not available. So a lot of those options are only available during certain timelines. Like, for instance, when you're like 30 days late, 60 days late, you're in like the collections department of the bank. But once you go over 60 days late, then you start to be in loss mitigation. And then loss mitigation is where, you would need to, find some, solution of what's going on to bring this mortgage current, because basically at that point you're on track to start the foreclosure process. So, what I wanted to say is I really stress to people, please, 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 to reach out for help as soon as possible, because more options are available to you. Because a lot of times, honestly, people reach out for help, a couple days before. So there's still some options available, but I just want to stress that it depends too on your lender, because what happens is each lender, they will have like a timeline for when they will accept loss mitigation packages. So some lenders, will say that they only accept a loss mitigation package if it's 15 days or more from your auction date. Some will say it needs to be 30 days or more from your auction date, and some will say it needs to be over 37 days from your auction date. So I'm just listing out some that I know. And in particular, I just had a young lady, she submitted, before she called me, she was saying she submitted all the paperwork to start a loan modification to her lender. Her lender, if I remember correctly, is Flagstar, I think it was. And she said, they kicked it back, and they said, your auction date is less than 37 days away, so they don't actually accept the package and review it, because what comes back is you'll get an error message saying, due to the auction date that's scheduled this date, we don't have enough time to review. So that's why I'm always trying to stress to people, I feel like the sun moved, oh my God. Stress to people how important it is to reach out early, because because she had less than 37 days, then applying for a loan modification or being considered for a loan modification with her particular bank was no longer an option. Whereas some people, their lender will accept a loan modification package up to as long as it's 15 days or more. So that's what I'm saying. Timing is so important, and that's why I stress, please reach out for help as soon as possible. So I'm just making these videos to really try to help people in Virginia that, a lot of people that I meet with that are in pre-foreclosure are educated, and, it's just been some bad circumstances that have taken place, and they, they're surprised themselves that they're even in the situation because, they've been working for years and taking care of themselves, and, never ever thought that they would be in pre-foreclosure status. So, just want to help as many people as possible. And we've helped a lot of people avoid foreclosure, and so that's our goal, is to help people avoid the foreclosure.